The one that abandoned the salah. Right? One that abandoned the salah is a disbeliever. So these are the three aqwal from Imam Ahmed. One that abandoned one of the five. Any of the five, Jazakallah, any of the five, that's what he wanted to say, yes. Any of the five, he's a disbeliever. It doesn't matter which one is it. Second statement of Imam Ahmed is the one that abandoned the salah or the zakat. Taraka as-salah or zakat. He abandoned the salah or the zakat, he is a disbeliever. And the third one is he only abandoned the salah. In other words, he has a view that if a person abandoned the zakah, he's not a kafir. Right? So, but he has the opinion, the view that if a person abandoned the salah, he is a disbeliever. But amma the three other imams, they hold the opinion that at-tariku salah la yukaffir. That the person that abandoned the salah is not to be declared a disbeliever, a kafir. Yes, Sulaiman. But you know you caught the train halfway, right? Tu as pris le train à mi-chemin. Okay.
Yeah. They want to understand, you say, Imam Shafi'i and Imam Malik and Imam Abu Hanifa say, the person who abandoned the salah is not a disbeliever.
Right.
And the second one, he say, from Imam Ahmed, he say, the one abandoned the salah and the zakat is the disbeliever.
Right. It is as you read it.
Yeah, that word, the salah, the person abandoned
right.
the salah. Three imams say the person who abandoned the salah is not
a disbeliever, right? Okay.
And here they say
Imam Ahmed,
he said
right?
Abandon the salah.
Right.
The zakat again.
Right.
Yeah. Because the zakat make him disbeliever or the salat and the zakat make him disbeliever.
Right. This is the opinion of Imam Ahmed. Imam Shafi'i, on the other end, he said that the person tariku salah is not a disbeliever. Imam Shafi'i, Imam Malik, and Imam Abu Hanifa, they all hold that point. Once again, they are using the same adillah. But here, Imam Ahmed, he's going by what is the apparent meaning of the hadith.
What the majority say?
The majority, Imam Ibn Taymiyyah, let's go back to Imam Ibn Taymiyyah. Go back to the first paragraph, or the second, I don't know what you got. وَذَكَرَ شَيْخُ الْإِسْلَامِ Ibn Taymiyyah. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, he say, أَنَّ جَمَاهِير. And jamahir is a word to show, right, a great, and more than a majority. Right? You have jumhur and jamahir min ahli al-ilm, from the people of knowledge, min ashabi Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, from the companion min as-sahaba wa ghayrihim, dhahabu ila takthiri tarik as-salah. You got a great number from the scholars of the companion of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that held the opinion that abandoning the salah is disbelief. So, you got Imam Ahmed, those who from the companion preceded him. And we already read the hadith of Abdullah ibn Shaqiq, rahimahullah. Abdullah ibn Shaqiq, we mentioned his hadith, that he mentioned that the companion of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, la yarawna, they don't see that abandoning any action to be disbelief except what? Abandoning the salah. So therefore there is no contradiction in this. The position of Imam Ahmed and the position of Imam Shafi'i and Malik and Abu Hanifa, that them three, barakallah fihim, they have what is called ta'wilat. That's why at the very beginning of it, Shaykh Rabee hafidhahullah, he mentioned, he say وَمَنْ تَرَكَ الصَّلَاةَ فَقَدْ كَفَرَ. Mentioned the same Imam Ahmed. He say هُنَاكَ أَدِلَّ كَثِيرًا يَا إِخْوَانِ. He say لِمَنْ يَكْفُرُونَ تَارِكُ الصَّلَاةِ, and it is قَوِيَّةٌ جِدًّا, it is very strong. وَيُقَابِلُهُمْ مَنْ لَا يَكْفُرْ تَارِكُ الصَّلَاةِ. And On the opposite, man la yukaffir ma'dhira, man la yukaffir tariku salah. And on the opposite, those who do not declare, those who abandon the salah to be disbelievers. Walahum. In such a group, they have bita'wilatin. They have some interpretation lihadihi nusus of those texts. In other words, they look into the detail that is possible to find in the text. Imam Ahmed, he just resort to the text. Ala zahir al-hadith aw ayah. طيب. So therefore he mentioned hafidhahullah, perhaps فَيَحْصُلُ لِلْإِنسان, the person can have in regard to this discussion about many ikhtilaf from different points, in ikhtilaf al-nadar ila akhir wa ila akhir, and the difference of viewpoints and other than this. He said, for instance, you have Imam al-Shafi'i wa Malik wa Abu Hanifa عندهم ليس بكافر, that the person abandoning the salah, he is not the disbeliever. وقبل ذلك هم مجموعون أن من تركها. Now listen to this and know that these three, they all agreed with one thing. من تركها جحودا فهو كافر. Now listen to this important point. Imam Malik, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam al-Shafi'i, they all see that the person abandoning the salah is not a disbelievers, but they all agree upon one thing, that whoever abandon it in denial, right, in disbelieving in the salah, meaning in the wujub, he is a disbeliever. Right? So here, what they are talking about is whoever deny the obligation of the salah. In other words, a person say, I don't pray, but I know the salah is an obligation. I don't pray. I'm not praying, but I know it is an obligation to pray. I just don't pray because I'm weak or just, I'm going through a situation. But I know it's an obligation. This is what Imam al-Shafi'i, Imam Malik and Abu Hanifa are saying, that this individual is not a disbeliever. But amma the person say, I don't pray because praying is not an obligation. He doesn't believe in it. This is kufr. This is a person that is a disbeliever. So you see now the detail, the small slight detail. So here, it is not in regard to the actual salah or not, but rather it is in regard to believing in the obligation of the salah or not. The wujub of the salah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله اللهم رب هذه دعوة تامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة بعثه مقام محمودا الذي وعدته رضيت بالله ربا وسلم دين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا. So here Imam Malik, Imam al-Shafi'i and Imam Abu Hanifa, may Allah have mercy upon all of them, they are looking into their person believing in the obligation or not. If the person believes in the obligation, now they see him as not a disbeliever. But if he denies the obligation, they see him as a, Abu Munira, as a kafir. Shaykh Rabee hafidhahullah, he went to say, إِذَا تَرَكَهَا جُحُودًا فَهُوَ كَافِرٌ بِالْإِجْمَاعِ. So there is no disagreement in this. If the person abandoned the salah out of not believing in its obligation, that it is a consensus that everybody say he is a disbeliever. Right? So in that end, nobody disagree. If he believe that it is not an obligation, the salah isn't an obligation, there is no one that sees him as what? As a believer, but rather he's a disbeliever. And that goes along with all the 4 pillars of al-Islam without the shahada. Meaning as-salah, as-siyam, as-zakat, wal-hajj. Whoever deny its obligation. Now, we take aside the action or not. But we're talking about the wujub of it. Whoever denied the wujub, meaning the fact that this is an obligation, this is the kafir. Whether you're doing it or not. Or whether you are doing it or not. Whether you're doing it or not. For instance, if a person is praying, but he doesn't believe the salah is wajib, is he a Muslim? Even if he's praying, but he doesn't believe that the salah is wajib. Or a person, he will fast 365 days a year. Right? Meaning tulu sana yasum. Sawmud dahr. He will fast the whole lifetime. But he doesn't believe that fasting is what? Is an obligation. He just fasting because he want to get fit. He want to lose the belly. Right? He doesn't believe that fasting is an obligation. Oh, fasting is good for your metabolism. It's good for your health, for your this, for your that. It makes you save money. It's not an obligation. Right? And what is sad sometimes when you hear people, those who are promoting the Ramadan in the angle of the wellness or the health advantage that is there. This is what they were promoting Ramadan. They're not promoting Ramadan for what Allah has established and legislated the Ramadan for. Which is what? لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. That perhaps you will be what? You will gain that which is piety. But they're going to take it in the angle, oh, you're going to lose weight, you're going to be on, that's a good diet, this and the third, you're going to lose few pounds here and there. This is what they're promoting the fasting for. So if a person is fasting the whole year, but he doesn't believe that Ramadan is an obligation, he is a disbeliever. Likewise the zakat, likewise the hajj. So this is the same angle that Imam Shafi, Imam Ahmed, Imam Malik, Imam Abu Hanifa, they all have a unanimity, a consensus in regard to وَمَنْ جَحَدَهَا. Whoever denies its obligation, he is a kafir. So there is no disagreement in regard to this. So he meant to say, وَإِذَا تَرَكَهَا تَكَاسُلًا. وَإِذَا تَرَكَهَا. That's where is it, huh? That's where we are? Or I skipped? وَإِذَا تَرَكَهَا. وَإِذَا تَرَكَهَا تَكَاسُلًا. Because شوف, he say here, say, وَمِنْ قَبْلِ ذَلِكَ hum majmu'una anna man tarakaha. Right? So that's the same tense that is coming. He say wa idha tarakaha takasulan wa tahawunan faman where am I at? This guy is disturbing me. Where am I at? Okay, I got it. Jazakallah khair. I was having the mind to give him the salam back and I just... طيب, he mentioned, now whoever فَإِذَا تَرَكَهَا تَكَاسُلًا. If the person abandons it out of laziness,